Manipulation at the beginning of a relationship is usually very subtle, very unclear. You won't notice it happening to you unless you're paying very close attention to it. And that's because at the beginning of a relationship, manipulation is or happens around very small things, seemingly insignificant things, things that are not supposed to hurt you, things that you're not supposed to be disappointed by, things that you're not supposed to react to. Things like, I tell you I'm going to call you in 10 minutes, and you sit there and wait for 10 minutes, and I don't call you in 10 minutes. We say we are meeting at 7, but you show up 2 hours later without an explanation or apology. You say you're going to do something, but you don't do it without any good reason. And so for you, you have a way in which you want to be treated. You have a reaction to these things. You have emotions that are being provoked as a result of my behavior. And so when you come to me to express your disappointment in not calling you in those 10 minutes, proportionally disappointed, you expect that I am going to acknowledge my mistake because it's obvious, is it? And you expect that I'm going to apologize for that because I have caused you that disappointment. And you also expect that there's going to be a change in behavior, or at least a promise in a change of behavior. You know that very clearly. But when you come to me and you express your disappointment, I do none of those. I try to justify my behavior. I defend my behavior. I tell you it's because I got caught up, I got busy. I expect you to understand why I couldn't call you. I had other important things to do. I am a human being. I'm imperfect. I make mistakes. And in my justification, in my defense, I am now making you doubt whether you had a right to even express that disappointment. And as I continue, I'm even making you doubt if you have a right, if you had a right to even feel disappointed. And so now the emotions that you had validated yourself, I am now making you invalidate. I'm making you think that you had no right to be disappointed. You had no right to even react. This is something that you just let go without even bringing it up. And I have now changed the way in which you see reality. You see, there's a difference between somebody changing your perspective and making it bigger or wider, and someone changing it into something else such that you completely lose yourself. And in this particular situation, I'm manipulating you. I am taking you away from yourself. You had a value system, and the value system is that this is how I want to be treated. But now I am making you accept how I want to treat you, which is very different from the way you want me to treat you. And so we don't notice it because, like I said, these are very small things. We're supposed to just let them go. We're not supposed to react to them or to have feelings towards them. But then we do. And then someone else is coming to tell us that we are not supposed to feel, but the feelings are still there. So we remain conflicted in that relationship. And this time I've been able to get away with making you feel guilty about me disappointing you. I'm going to do it again and again and again and again. And by the time you are noticing that you're being manipulated, it's got a bit too much in the relationship. It's become difficult for you to even want to be in the relationship. And so, like I said, at the beginning, it's very, very hard for you to notice manipulation in the relationship. But it's very important to start paying attention so that you can know what kind of relationships at the beginning you want to get into or you want to continue.